second part of his dream, winning the race, is gone. Individual contests develop back in the pack. A.J. Foyt and Al Unser duel on the turns. Roger McCluskey pits with a broken oil filter as Larry Dixon comes in for a driver change. Lorio takes over. Maybe with another car, he can still win the race.
Larry Dixon is ready. His left against the race and his lead car number 64.
He storms back on the track, but Bobby Unser is far ahead with Leonard, Johncock, Ruby, Hill, Al Unser, Foyt, and Gurney behind him. Then Lorio comes in again, this time to stay. It was a very short, exciting race for a man who wanted so much to win.
Let's give him a hand down there. What a disappointment I know it is. Mario Andretti.
In the 40th lap, Al Unser pits his four-wheel drive car and starts back into the race. But flames back up through the turbocharger and precious moments are lost as George Bignotti gets the fire out. One lap later, Al Unser comes through the main straightaway and hits the wall on turn one.
Reason for the yellow, Al Unser in car number 24.
Cars try to avoid his rolling wheel, and the cleanup crew moves Al's car off the track as fast as possible.
All right, in car number 24. That's the reason for the yellow. Al Unser in car number 24.
Arnie Knepper comes in with a damaged nose, caused when he hit Unser's wheel. Later, Al is an unwilling spectator in the pits. Bobby Unser still holds his lead over Leonard. Lloyd Ruby has moved into third. But Ruby decides that he will be the first in the group to pit. He's out in 21 seconds. Laps later, Unser sacrifices the lead, comes in and goes out in 27 seconds. Joe Leonard makes it in 26 seconds. And last year's winner, A.J. Foyt, is out. When everything settles down again, Ruby has the lead. Unser is second, and Leonard third. Dan Gurney makes his second pit stop halfway through the race. Unser and Leonard have moved ahead of Ruby. Graham Hill is fourth. A few laps later, Graham Hill loses a wheel in turn two and hits the wall. One turbine is out. As he explained later, I hit the wall rather smartly.
Graham Hill is out of the car and is okay. Graham Hill is out of the car and is okay. Graham Hill, car number 70 in front of the lead.
When the caution light is on, that is the best time to make your pit stop. Leonard takes advantage of his teammate's misfortune in turn two and comes in for his second fuel service in the race. And Bobby Unser does the same thing. Joe is out first, taking the lead. But Unser runs close to him. In the 120th lap, the green flag speeds the field, and Bobby Unser drives right on by Leonard like he was standing still. First 500, first accident. Bill Vukovich gets acquainted with turn three. He's okay, the car is okay, and he gets a restart. But Rutherford and McElreath tangle. Mosley spins into the infield. And McElreath comes in to get something done about his damaged nose. Teammate A.J. Foyt has some idle time on his hands, so he takes 12 minutes to install a new radiator core in McElreath's car. Debris on the track puts the caution light on. Joe Leonard gets the signal to pit, but the green comes back on before he can get in, and now he is confused. But Andy lets him know just what he wants. the 156th lap. Unser leads as Leonard storms in for a 17-second service stop. Ruby leads again at this point as Unser makes his third pit stop. Leonard has taken over second spot. Then the bottom drops out of Lloyd Ruby's world. He is forced into the pits again with ignition trouble. He waits while his crew gallantly finds the trouble and replaces a coil in 6 minutes, 29 seconds. Such a little thing to cost a great team the race. In the 181st lap, Carl Williams puts the caution light on in the back stretch. There's a stubborn fire, and Leonard is locked in first place with Unser and Gurney right behind him. They move around the track. The caution light continues, and it looks as though the race will finish under the yellow with Leonard a certain victor. But the wreckage is towed away. At the start of the 192nd lap, the green flag comes out and the incredible happens. Joe Leonard accelerates, but nothing happens. The turbine engine dies, and the car rolls to a stop in turn one as Bobby Unser sweeps into the lead. Andy Granatelli is stunned. This is the kind of a nightmare which can happen in broad daylight. And as if to prove it, Art Pollard's car quits cold in turn three. 1, 2, 3 turbines qualified. 1, 2, 3 turbines went out of the race. A great race driver walked slowly past winner's circle. He fell just 20 miles short of being there. Another man will now claim that honor. The checkered flag drops and Bobby Unser wins the greatest victory of them all for the famous Unser family and his mechanic, Judd Phillips. Daniel Sexton Gurney is second, an achievement which places him more firmly among the world's great racing drivers. Car owner Bob Wilkie heads for winner's circle. He knows the way. He was there twice before. Pop Unser was a crusty but sentimental man who loved auto racing and his boys. Maybe somewhere he's sharing this moment with his son Bobby. And Mom Unser said, well, I've got one son in winner's circle. Now I need to get the other one there too. Al Unser agrees. He comes down to congratulate Bobby, or maybe he just wants to get used to being there. And how about that Rookie of the Year? Well, he's still the son of his famous father, but Bill Vukovich is now a veteran race driver as well. And that is the other thing about the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. It's the kind of a place where, in just 3 hours and 16 minutes, a man and a machine can make history and present to the world a preview for the future.